Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to have an uncanny ability to manipulate others and control their actions? Welcome to the intriguing world of dark psychology, a domain that delves deep into the recesses of the human mind, exploring the shadowy corners where manipulation, deceit, and control reside. Dark psychology isn't just a concept confined to the pages of psychology textbooks or the minds of movie villains. It's very much a part of our everyday life, from subtle manipulations in social interactions to the persuasive tactics used in advertising. Dark psychology influences us in ways we often don't realize. Understanding dark psychology equips us with the knowledge to recognize manipulation and protect ourselves from it. It arms us against those who might exploit our vulnerabilities and allows us to maintain control over our actions and decisions. This is the realm of dark psychology, a fascinating yet potentially dangerous field of study that deserves our attention. So, what exactly is dark psychology? Is it as ominous as it sounds? Well, despite the somewhat menacing name, dark psychology isn't about conjuring up evil spirits or casting nefarious spells. In simple terms, it's a field of study that focuses on the parts of human psychology that deal with things like manipulation, deception, and persuasion. These are the tools it uses, and while they may sound a bit sinister, it's important to remember that they're just that, tools. Consider manipulation, for instance. This is a psychological tactic that involves influencing someone's behavior or perception of reality to achieve a desired outcome. It's like a chess game, with each move carefully calculated to steer the other player towards a specific destination. It might involve playing on someone's emotions, exploiting their fears, or even distorting their perception of reality. Then we have deception. In the context of dark psychology, deception is about more than just telling lies. It's about creating a facade, a carefully constructed reality that hides the truth. It's like a magician's illusion, where what you see isn't necessarily what's really happening. And finally, there's persuasion. This is perhaps the most subtle tool in the dark psychology toolkit. It involves influencing someone's thoughts, feelings, or actions without them even realizing it. It's like a whisper in the wind, a subtle nudge that gently guides someone in a specific direction. These elements of dark psychology can be used to influence people's behavior in powerful ways. They can sway opinions, shape perceptions, and even control actions. But it's crucial to remember that these tools aren't inherently good or bad. They're neutral, much like a hammer or a scalpel. They can be used to build or to destroy, to heal or to harm. Despite its negative connotations, dark psychology is not inherently evil. It is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on the person wielding it. Now that we understand what dark psychology is, we must recognize its potential effects. It's like a double-edged sword, capable of both healing and harm. In the wrong hands, it can lead to emotional manipulation, coercion, and even exploitation. Dark psychology can play on our deepest fears, insecurities, and desires, turning them into weapons that can be used against us. It's not about mind control, but rather it's about influencing thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in subtle and often unnoticed ways. However, knowledge is power. By understanding these tactics, we can arm ourselves against them. We can learn to recognize when we are being manipulated or coerced and take steps to protect ourselves and those we care about. We can also use this knowledge to foster empathy, understanding, and compassion, turning the tables on dark psychology and using its principles for good. Dark psychology is a powerful force that can be used for both good and evil. The key is to understand it, recognize it, and use this knowledge to protect ourselves and those we care about.